Rambha, the king of the Asuras, took a liking to a lady buffalo and decided to marry her. After some time, a son was born to them. He was named Mahishashur. Since Mahisha means buffalo, and he was the son of a buffalo and an Ashura. As an Ashura or demon, he was born with superhuman powers. At that time, the Devas or gods and the Asuras were bitter enemies. They were always fighting with each other, and it was the gods who usually won. When Mahishasur grew older, he didn't like this one bit.
Further, why do we always lose to the gods? They have begun to think they are too great. We have to change this around. If only I could grow so strong that even these snooty gods couldn't touch me. If only I could become the most powerful being in all creation.
You have my blessing, son.
And so, day and night, all that Mahishasur could think of was how to become more powerful than the gods. Finally, he got an idea.
Tapasya.
Mahishasur immediately began a long penance. He stopped eating and began to pray to Brahma, the creator, standing on one foot. Many years passed, and Mahishasur continued to stand there and praying. Brahma was pleased in Mahishasur's tapasya, so he set off for the place where the Ashura was fasting. Mahishasur sensed his presence and opened his eyes. When he saw Brahma standing there, he cried,
Lord, you have honored me greatly by coming here. It means you have recognized my devotion and answered my prayer.
I am indeed very impressed by your long and devoted tapasya. You have fasted for years and prayed to me. I want to grant you a boon. Ask for anything that you desire.
Lord, I thank you for your kindness. All I ask that I should become immortal.
My son, what you ask for is not possible. Every creature that is born has to die. Think of something else. I will be happy to grant you a boon.
There is a way. Maybe I can ask a boon that will make me as God as immortal. Lord, if you cannot make me immortal, can you grant me a boon that I could not be killed by either a man or a god?
It shall be as you ask.
I thank you for this great boon, Lord.
The moment Brahma departed, Mahishasur said,
Now I will show these weakling gods who is the true ruler of these three worlds. No one can harm even a hair of my head.
Mahishasur decided to challenge the gods. He called all his generals for a meeting.
The gods have always tried to keep us down. But it's the different story now. I have Brahma's boon. No man or god can harm me. Get ready, friends. Tomorrow we will attack Amravati, Indra's capital.
True to his command, the army of Asuras stormed Amravati, confident that they would win. It was a horrible battle. As a last report, Indra threw his Vajra at the demon. But he was shocked to see that Mahishasur still stood there, laughing. Indra's mighty thunderbolt passed over him like a gentle breeze. Mahishasur now attacked Indra with his power. With shouts and whoops of delight, the Ashura army drove the gods out of the heaven.
Now I am the lord of the three worlds.
The gods were in a pathetic state. Vishnu said,
There is not a single woman living in all the three worlds is strong enough to destroy this evil creature. Let us combine our power to create one.
The desperate gods closed their eyes and began to concentrate all their thoughts on creating this invincible woman. Their driven powers and deep concentration worked, and soon a fairy pillar of light appeared in the sky. Shiva created her face. Vishnu gave her arms. The god of oceans of milk gave her a red sari and a diamond necklace. All the gods armed Mahadevi with their own weapons. Finally, Himalaya, the god of mountains, gave her a lion to ride on, and she was named Mahadevi or Durga.
As she approached Amravati, she let out a mighty roar that shook the mountains and created huge waves in the seas. Mahishasur asked his soldiers to find out what was happening. When he heard that a woman was challenging him, he laughed and went to the battleground to see her. By seeing the goddess, he got fascinated and said by assuming the form of a handsome man,
I will be happy to marry you. Lovely lady, why? Do you want to fight like a rough man? Why not you marry me, the king of heaven? Throw these weapons and come and live like a queen.
Then the goddess replied,
I am no ordinary woman who would be eager to marry you. I am Mahadevi and my husband is Mahadeva. I have come to ask you to leave Amravati and return to your place below the world. If you doesn't go, I will destroy you.
Okay, lovely lady. If you have the wish to fight, then fight with me. I will win you by defeating you.
Stop, demon. You have felt enough proud. Now be ready for the real time. To the end, the fear from all gods, and to return peace in heaven. You have to be finished. Be ready.
When she rejected him finally, Mahishasur attacked the goddess along with all the tricks he knew. He kept changing shape to confuse the goddess. From a man, he became a lion, then an elephant. But each time, Mahadevi wounded him severely with her weapons. The battle raged for 9 days. Finally, the Ashura took the form of a huge buffalo. At last, Devi Durga killed Mahishasur with her trident given by Mahadev. At this moment, all the gods were throwing flowers for doing impossible tasks. Since then, Durga is worshipped during the Navaratras and is addressed as Mahishasur Mardini.